Global.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Creamy Cookie, or Cookie Cream Monster. I just went viral like 2 weeks ago. Y'all seen me smashing and stepping on the TV, but I'm also known for OnlyFans and stuff. I got 20,000 followers on Instagram, so.
Yeah, okay. Let's get into the viral video. You like smashing everything in the house, cause like people were sending me the video and I seen it and I was like, damn, like the first thing people were saying is like, that nigga go be back. You know what I'm saying? So, well, like, kind of walk us through that day, like, kind of, you know what I'm saying? What happened?
So the day of, like, the whole, okay, from the start to finish, okay, so we was already getting into a verbal disagreement about the rent money. He had already been gone out for 4 days. With a hoe, whoop, whoop, whoop. That wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem. So we was texting. And he was like, I was just finna come pull up and pay the rent, but since you doing all that, I ain't paying the rent no more. So when he got there, he was like, just have all my stuff ready. So when he got there, I was putting his stuff on the couch. So when he came in, he like, man, this ain't all my clothes. Go get the rest of my clothes. So I was like, man, just chill out. Sound like you drunk. So I went and got the rest of his clothes. And as I'm getting his clothes, he feel like I'm moving too slow. So he like, bitch, hurry up. So we getting into it as he getting all his stuff, we getting into it. So I'm walking towards the kitchen. He must have whapped the fuck out of me. Man, I turned around, he must have hit me again. So he was like, yeah, and guess what, you could call whoever. So I call my AT, I'm like, man, come get me. He like, yeah, and I'ma be back at 8:30. So I go lock the door. I see him come pull back around and I ran in the garage. He kicked the door down. So he didn't see me when I ran in the garage. He must have thought I left after I locked the door. So he left after he did, you know, he couldn't find me in the house. So I'm in the house, I'm like, man, look, my auntie at work, she can't come get me. Man, this nigga talking about he finna come back. Man, I'm finna destroy all this shit. Damn. So I'm on Clubhouse, my little Clubhouse friends like, Shorty, yeah, destroy all that shit, take the TV off the wall. So I'm like, man, let me pick a song, going through my song list. I'm like, man, what song I cut up to? I cut on that Bezo. That Bezo, I said, man, I'm finna go dumb. I cut on that live. They get the, yeah, sure, they smash this. So I'm smashing everything they telling me to smash. Sure, they make the rudder, just do it. I'm just smashing everything. And in my mind, I'm just, for all the times that nigga done slapped, punch, said anything stupid, I went dumb. Like, all that shit was playing in my head. Like, oh, that nigga call you a trash ass hoe. Oh yeah, this TV a trash ass hoe. I'm stepping on it. Like, all that shit a nigga ever did me in the year of messing with this man, I destroyed it, cause I felt like, my nigga, everything you told me to do, I did. Like, and I was loyal. I stayed down the whole time. So like, for you to feel like every time you get mad, you wanna say this, say that, or you ain't doing this, or I ain't paying the rent cause bitch I'm mad. Like, no, cause I wouldn't do that to you. We got something we trying to build. We got something we trying to build on, and you every time something go down, you transform into this mad person. And then we forget about this mad person when you not mad no more. You this stand up guy. No, you all these people in one. You just, these personalities show at different times, but you can't be no stand up guy if you out here beating on women. That's not how they go.
Nah, for sure. Nah, shit. A lot of people in the comments were saying like, that was your pimp. You know what I'm saying? Is that true?
A lot of people say what?
That was your pimp. A lot of people in the comments saying he was pimping on you, you know what I'm saying? Pushing P's.
He was my P. Let me tell y'all like this. He not no P. Because if he was a P, I put it like this. If he was a P, I wouldn't go days without making money. Like, a peer had you gotta make money every day. Like, ain't foot on your neck. Like, you ain't going no 2-3 weeks without making no money. Like, I moved on my own time. Like, I had my own stuff going. Whatever I felt like giving a nigga to go do whatever I needed him to do, I was giving him that money to go flip. You hustling, and I'm doing what I'm doing on the back end. I'm doing OnlyFans, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. But guess what? Shorty got her own car, Shorty got her own apartment, Shorty got her own thing going. You just holding on and flipping it. I'm basically giving you investment in your stuff to flip. I'm going to do this for you. And, like, it was never on no pimping, like, hard on the bitch, like pushing Pete. No, don't let a nigga get in no comments and lie to you. Don't let no nigga get in no comments. That's why I was like, I ain't even want to do the interview at first, because he trying to get on here and promote his pimp. Nah, you ain't. Look at here. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. And he did have one of his hoes staying at the house. I threw all that shit down. All that shit's out the window dead.
Damn. Now, shit, you miss your OnlyFans, bro. Like, is OnlyFans still popping?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I made $20,000 off OnlyFans. Like, in the span of me doing OnlyFans, yeah. I made $20,000. I ain't quit. Cause I'm still on my OnlyFans stuff, but I'm like trying to focus on rapping too. Okay. So I'm trying to get in the mix of trying to do both at the same time.
Okay. We gonna get into the music for sure. But how old are you? 19. You 19, you ain't even 20 yet, not 21, not legal to drink, smoke, none of that right now.
Nope, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. I'm sober, I just got mental health issues.
Okay. Okay, you from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, correct?
Yes, sir.
What was it like for you growing up there, like, you know what I'm saying?
What was it like?
I mean, you still, young, but your childhood, what you remember?
Me growing up, I grew up without a mom and a dad, so like I stayed from house to house. Like, when I was young, my daddy killed my mama when I was 5. Like, I was young, so me and my brother had to split ways, like, around when I got like 6. Nah, I'm lying. We split ways when I was like 12, 13. So after we split ways, I moved to Texas and I came down here with my auntie. So I've been down here with my auntie back and forth. Like, in high school, because I just graduated last year. In high school, I was switching from house to house, back and forth, Texas to BR. But now I'm back here. So growing up, like, we went through a lot emotionally and physically, and like we went through a lot. We never had a stable place to stay. Well, at least I didn't. I don't know what my brother went through growing up. I just know I went through a lot growing up. So that probably rubbed off on the way I act. For sure. Now, you are a woman, you know what I'm saying? And a young woman at that. So do you feel like not having your mother and father in your life, like, what's some things that, when did you notice, like, damn, I'm different as a kid? Growing up, like, the obvious, like, when we in class, donuts with dad and muffins with mom. Like, I see the other kids going, their parents coming up to the school, like, emotionally on that end, like, that took a toll on me. And growing up without parents, and you just growing up in the household with people who just, they getting government checks for you, and they not really your parents. They just taking care of you, just giving you whatever they buy you. Like, they not really teaching you nothing. Like, but
so who custody was you in? My bad, I didn't mean to
I grew up with my aunt.
Oh, okay.
My aunt. I never really had no, like, actual parenting, like, at all.
Okay. How old is your aunt?
My aunt, like, 30.
Okay. Now, so you in school, like, you know what I'm saying, you notice you different. Like, is that affecting your school life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you like,
going to school? I always been a straight A and B student, but like when it came to my temper level, when it came to like acting the class clown, I was always that in school. Like, most definitely not having no parents affected me a lot in school, because I used to show my ass in school. Like, I'm getting suspended today. I'm going to school to beat the hoe up today, because ain't my mom emotionally mad about something, like I'm going to school for what, like I'm living life for what, I don't have no parents, like, and then when you go home, you don't get that type of love that they show they other kids. They showing they kids that they birthed in love, but you're not getting that same type of love because you're not their kid.
Right. So when do you feel like you turn to the streets?
What do I feel like, what?
When do you feel like you turn to the streets?
Turn to the streets, when I turned 18, well, last year when I moved back to Dallas, when I came back to Dallas, and my mom was like, man, I can't keep working. I can't keep working at Foot Locker, UPS. I can't keep punching in these jobs, making $12 an hour. People give me what they want to give me, so I'ma just get it out the streets. And I feel like once that street money started coming like that, man, I'm like, bro, wait, hold on. Like, man, I got $1,000 2 days, 3 days. I just posted this picture, and that nigga just sent me $250. Man, look, ain't no jobs no more. That's when I really clicked into the street life.